Let's get to these payments, man. Lunchtime with the bullies. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Let's let it brew for a minute. Couple announcements before we get it shaking. People fear that Doug could go to Dallas or even NYG and coordinate, and that would be bad for the Eagles. It won't be bad for Philly if they clean house. Listen. Doug going Doug going somewhere else to coordinate is that's all he gonna do. I don't think Doug will get another head coaching job after this. And no, you know what? I think Doug only will get a head coaching job. I can't see Doug coordinating nowhere. What's good? What's good? What's good? I commented in here at 8 o'clock this morning, bro. Shout out to you, Big Play Slay. What's up with y'all, man? It's cold out there, man. Hold your head. Mac, man, yo, what up? What's going on, High Dime? What's up? It's been a minute. You already know. Ethan, what's up? LT, what's up? Big D, what up? Maverick, what up? Braxton, what up? Reaper, what up? Let's chop it up as we will. What's going on, OG Flash? Derek Peel, what's up? RB, what's up? Members in the building. Bullies in the building. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, tonight at 9:30, man, I'm going to be on Bad Dog Channel. Moochie, what's up, big dog? I'm going to be on Bad Dog Channel. We're going to chop it up, a little NFC East round table. You know what I'm saying? They only want me there so they can take their chops at our team real quick. It's cool. I'm going to be there to represent. So make sure you tune into Bad Dog live stream, 9:30 p.m. You already know what it is. Yes, sir. Bad Dog Sports. Bad Dog is a mad dog, as we call him over here in Philly, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I want to do a live stream because I want live feedback. I want live feedback because there's a lot of people who just want me to come out and say this. Carson Wentz is trash. The Philadelphia Eagles need to move on. Well, if I felt that way, I would say it. I would say it. If I felt that way, I would say it. I'm not a Carson Wentz apologist. I'm not Carson Wentz's father. I'm not his caretaker. At the end of the day, there are issues that precede with Carson Wentz. There are issues that help magnify the mistakes that Carson Wentz is making. That's the bottom line. You know, we all know the issues with the offensive line and how many combinations we had to play with. You know what I'm saying? We all know Carson Wentz is washed. I can't, comments like that make no sense to me because 10 games, 11 games, or how many games we played this season does not dictate the rest of Carson Wentz's resume to me. It don't dictate the rest of the resume to me, man. It just don't make no sense. Last year was his most impressive season to me. Won the division with virtually no weapons around him. You know what I'm saying? This year, fast forward, I believe we got the most drops in the NFL again. We're a top 5 team in drops. I think this year we actually have the most drops in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Is he still better than Dak asking for a friend? Listen, when Dak went out, they was 1-3. Dak ain't do nothing to impress me. Dak ain't do nothing to show me that he's better than Carson Wentz. Nothing. What you're seeing with Dak Prescott is this. You're seeing better wide receiver core. You're seeing better offensive line. You're seeing same offensive coordinator. You're seeing continuity. You're seeing continuity roll over from the previous year. That's what you're seeing with Dak. You'll get the same results in Dallas Cowboys with more wins if the two quarterbacks traded places. And you're seeing a team that's willing to run the ball in Dallas for the most part. Carson is the worst quarterback in the NFL. Stats don't lie, LB. Listen, statistically, he's the worst quarterback in the NFL. He is. He's the worst quarterback in the NFL this year. This year. You guys on this, you guys on this, I told you so train. Y'all, listen, man, listen. Listen to what these NFL execs are saying, man. The execs are telling you all you need to know. I wouldn't trade him. He need a system change. The system got to be cleansed to tailor the quarterback. Listen to what these execs are saying. Carson Wentz go to Indy, they go to the Bowl. I want Carson Wentz to go somewhere so bad, just to prove y'all wrong. Just to prove y'all wrong. I'm willing to go. I'm willing to report on terrible seasons just to prove y'all wrong. I'm willing to report on 5-win seasons just to prove y'all wrong. Y'all better be lucky in what we got. Y'all better be lucky in what we got, man. Don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted at all, man. We're not talking about... Listen, Miles Sanders is a star running back, right? Miles Sanders is a star running back. Can I get some thumbs up? Can I get some thumbs up? If Miles Sanders is a star running back, give me a thumbs up. If Miles Sanders is not a star running back, give me a thumbs down. Give me a thumbs up. I got a lot of thumbs up. A lot of thumbs up in the building. A lot of thumbs up in the building. Since we all can agree that Miles Sanders is a star running back, why did he have 6 carries last week? Why did he have 6 carries last week? Why? The majority of the chat is calling Miles Sanders a star running back. He damn sure the Philadelphia Eagles star. Why did he have 6 carries last week? You can't answer that question, though, can you? Why does a man who's third in yards per average had 6 carries last week? Travis Fulgham was an emerging star, right? Why is Alshon Jeffrey taking snaps away from him? Why? Carson Wentz ain't never had that good of a chemistry with Alshon Jeffrey, to be honest. He ain't never had it. He got a bad case of the fumbles, that's why. He didn't fumble last week. He had more carries in the game where he did fumble. Okay, so Miles Sanders got 6 carries, right? Why did Boston Scott have 2 and Corey Clement have 1? You add that up for 9 carries. The Philadelphia Eagles ran the ball a total of 15 times, and Carson Wentz was the leading rusher. Boston don't fumble. Corey Clement don't fumble. So what's your excuse for that one? Let me explain something to y'all. When a quarterback finds a wide receiver that he has an undeniable connection with, they must be at the forefront of the passing game. There was never a connection with Alshon Jeffrey. Alshon Jeffrey should not be taking food off a Fulgham plate. Shouldn't be taking food off a Fulgham plate. Period. Period. We loyal to guys who can't stay healthy, and it's to a fault of the team. But we got to keep on blaming Carson Wentz, right? Most drops in the NFL again. Again. Most drops in the NFL again. But all we want to do is highlight the times where Carson Wentz missed somebody. News flash. News flash. Every quarterback missed somebody last week. Every quarterback missed somebody last week. Every quarterback missed somebody last week. Now all of a sudden, not like him. Come on, bro. We back. My bad, it kind of went out. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me loud and clear. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me loud and clear. Okay, cool. Thumbs back up. Listen, Tom Brady been missing all season. All season. All season Tom been missing. All season. Deshaun Watson record is poor. We got guys like Bruce Irvin calling Carson Wentz trash, but in 2017 was riding his jock saying he was number 1 in the top 100. Look how the media can make you switch up. The media poison it. Listen, the media not going to poison me away from number 11. They're not going to do it. It's the popular take, man. The popular take. The popular take is to say that he's trash. Carlos, thank you for the donation, brother. Did Carson describe Jeff J as a wide receiver he wanted? Who's Jeff? Who's J Jeff? J Jeff. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, Justin Jefferson? Yes. Carson Wentz said Justin Jefferson is a player that he wanted. I also said Justin Jefferson is a player we should draft. If you go back to me and Philly 500's draft board, because he's lethal in the red zone, and Carson Wentz is a maestro in the red zone. What's going on, Cool Cat Connor? You know what I'm saying? Carson Wentz is a maestro in the red zone. Listen, man, Howie Roseman is a guy who I thought was a magician. He fooled me. He's so good of a magician that I didn't see it. He got me. You damn right he a magician. You are damn right he's a magician, because Howie Roseman is the worst GM to be in control of a draft. The worst. Anytime you in the business of getting a wide receiver and you let DK Metcalf pass and you go for Arcega-Whiteside, Bashir, what up? And you go for Arcega-Whiteside, that don't even make sense. It don't make sense. And for all you smart Alex who want to tell me this, a lot of you smarty pants, a lot of you guys want to tell me with this. Well, JJ Arcega-Whiteside had the measurables. That was the correct pick. If you look at the numbers, if you do this, if you do that. No, it wasn't the right pick. DK Metcalf had 2% body fat in college. DK Metcalf was running like a 4.3 at like 6'5". It wasn't the right pick that year. DK Metcalf is a physical specimen by the likes of Megatron, Julio Jones. It was never the right pick. Never. I will never let that go. Never. Claypool, also a physical specimen. You don't pass up physical specimens for guys who just could run. We were in such a need of stretching the field. All he wanted to do was stretch the field. Yeah, those dudes got straight line speed. Rager, Hightower, Quez Watkins, who, by the way, I still haven't seen. Still haven't seen. Yeah, all those guys can stretch the field, but they can't catch a simple 5-yard pass. They can't get separation. Yes, in the foot race, they're good. But as a football player, can you separate from the defender? Howie Roseman has failed to draft guys. And you know what? We all hate Denzel Mims, but he better than every wide receiver we drafted. I wanted Van Jefferson too. Denzel Mims is better than every wide receiver we drafted. Think about it like this. Howie Roseman drafted 3 guys at a position of need and missed on all 3 of them. At this moment right now. Missed on all 3 of them. The only reason why I'm not too hard on Deshaun Jackson, besides his injury, because Deshaun and Carson Wentz have undeniable chemistry. If Deshaun Jackson could stay healthy, it'll be a different ball game. It'll be a different ball game. A different ball game. Come on, man. Undeniable chemistry, man. Undeniable chemistry. Straight line speed is negated when you have no protection. Exactly. We want to keep talking about these dudes burning Slay in practice and all of that. Well, Slay only had 1 bad game. These wide receivers had a bunch of bad games. Chico NBA, they love to bash Carson, especially Max Kellerman. Listen, Max Kellerman has to bash Carson Wentz to prove his point. Man. You let go Will Parks, but you keep Arcega-Whiteside. You let go Will Parks, but you keep Arcega-Whiteside. And you elevate. Who they elevate? Who $100 million gets you below average to trash quarterback, I guess. He won a division last year. He's not entitled to a bad season. Give me a quarterback that didn't have a bad season. Besides Patrick Mahomes. He's still young in it, but his is coming. Give me a quarterback that didn't have a bad season. Give me a quarterback that didn't have a bad season. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dudes, and then y'all want to talk about the money. Y'all want to talk about the money, but y'all don't understand that what Carson Wentz got paid is the going rate. It's the rate. Carson had 3 in my opinion. Carson had 3 bad seasons in your opinion. You're a liar. You're a liar then, bruh. You're a liar. I can't even take you serious. If you telling me Carson Wentz had 3 bad seasons. I like Louis Riddick as our new GM. I like Louis Riddick talking, but that don't mean he could be a GM. I like him doing what he's doing. Carson contract is cheap considering the era of the $40 million contract. But see, LT, some of these people can't count. They can't count. They just here to say stuff so I can just combat it. I seen J.J. Arcega-Whiteside hit the field twice this year. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is a bum. He should have been cut. He ain't do nothing for us since he got here. Second round pick. In the last 2 years, listen, at the end of the day, listen. This where I'm going to keep it at with Carson Wentz. You honestly can't get off cricket. Come on, do I look like somebody that got cricket? Do I look like somebody that got a cricket or a Metro PCS? It ain't nothing about somebody that got that, but come on, bro. You gotta be tripping. Dude talking about get off the cricket. You need to get off the spigot. You tripping. But listen though, man, this one I'm gonna leave it at. This one I'm gonna leave it at with the Carson Wentz thing. You can't even evaluate a season to where the play calling is this bad. You can't evaluate a season to where the play calling is this bad. Let me tell y'all something. In a one possession game, Graylin Arnold, who is he? Who these guys we elevating? Listen, in the last two drafts, the Philadelphia Eagles, between picks 2 and 4, have guys that have been on the field for about 62 snaps. That's like 1 snap per player average in the last 2 years. It's pathetic, bruh. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Howie Roseman goes in there and the steak is on the table. Every time Howie Roseman is draft day, the steak is on the table. The steak is on the table. And he looks at the Murray Salisbury steak. I'm talking about the T-bone. The T-bone from a prize bull is on the table. And every time Howie got a chance to pick, and he go get that Murray beef patty. That beef patty from Murray's. Every time, bruh. Every time. Do y'all know, and y'all been following me for a very long time. You guys know how mad I was when we didn't get DK Metcalf. You knew it. You knew it. I don't even know if Rager is a slot receiver. Listen, you can't say Howie Roseman is cheap. Drafting players, meaning they're going to be on a rookie contract for 4 years. He just doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. And he's being advised to do things, but he's doing things different. People told him to not pick Jalen Hurts in the second round, but pick up Jeremy Chin. By the way, he had 2 touchdowns last week. He's a safety. He had 2 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts was a waste of a pick. There's other people who needed a quarterback. He could be somewhere getting quarterback time. But he's behind Carson Wentz running jet sweeps. Running jet sweeps. And you got guys who are trying to this is how the uneducated people are justifying listen, you just cut Will Parks, right? You just cut Will Parks. And you could have had Jeremy Chin. You were wrong. You said Carson was a top 3 quarterback for the season. Now just eat crow. Listen, I still believe Carson Wentz is a top quarterback. But you cannot play the position when guys are getting no separation. You can't do it. You can't make dudes get open. You can't make dudes get open. What's the point of what was the point of cutting Will Parks? It don't even make sense. He's on a 1-year deal. He's on a 1-year deal. You could have just not re-signed him next year. Now watch we end up needing a safety before the season is over. Epps is trash. Epps is trash. Epps is trash. What you know about Murray's? What you know about Murray's, man? Come on, man. I'm from the hood, bruh. What do you mean? What I know about Murray's? We got Kayvon Wallace. Where? Where is he at? Is he getting time at safety? Where's he at? Where's he at? I don't understand. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it, man. And then you bring Sharif Miller back just to cut him. Never even put him on the field. They said Howie Roseman is in charge of drafting. Howie Roseman is also in charge of personnel, meaning the players that get activated, for game weeks. Players that get brought up off the practice squad, he's in charge of that. I don't understand how he got this much control. He's a general manager. Shouldn't the coaches be giving recommendations on who they think is having a good enough practice to be elevated in a time of need? Why does he have control over that? You should be somewhere fixing the numbers, cooking the books, because by the numbers and by the books, by what the books say we in cap hell too. The books say we in cap hell. How are you too cheap to sign somebody to a rookie deal? How? Didn't Chip Kelly kick his ass out of the front office and put him in a closet, in a broom closet? That's where he should have stayed, bruh. Honestly, that's where he should have stayed. Listen, how we got a cheap Super Bowl by getting a Jay Ajayi, by getting Alshon Jeffrey on a prove-it deal, by signing Nick Foles to a one-year deal as a backup. He got a cheap Super Bowl. The defense was already in position. He got a very cheap Super Bowl. But then you know what he did? Tried to keep getting cheap Super Bowls. You can't keep getting cheap Super Bowls. You got to pay to play at some point. You got to pay to play. You got to pay to play, man. You got to pay to play. And you know, teams that don't pay to play, lose. Lose. Teams that don't pay to play, wait till it's too late, and then they put too much into one player, man. Big Moose, thank you for the donation, bro. We need to overhaul our front office and coaching, no cap, like the Sixers did. We need to see where that gets us. You know, and the Sixers did it when they was a fairly good basketball team. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Howie Roseman is taking advice from advisors who are saying, listen, y'all need to get this guy, and he's completely going left with it. I didn't have a problem with the Jalen Reagor pick because Reagor was a position of need that was filled. It was a position of need that was filled. But he should not have been a Philadelphia Eagle over Justin Jefferson. It doesn't even make sense. I don't watch college, but a lot of people were pointing out to me that Reagor went up against really bad cornerbacks, not a lot of tough competition. Justin Jefferson played elite cornerbacks who are in the NFL now. A lot of the dudes that Reagor played against probably not even in the league no more. Same thing with Hightower. Same thing with Quez Watkins. A lot of them dudes, you know, and then you expect Greg Ward to be getting all this separation against elite talent. And speaking again, you know, Greg Ward is a quarterback. What if the Rams decide to put Ramsey on Greg Ward? He's shut down. Shut down. The only pure wide receiver who's active right now, who can play the position. Now, Alshon might be a little rusty, but Fulgham is a gem that they got to make sure they secure. If Fulgham walks away in free agency, it'll be even, it's criminal. 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 It's criminal. LB, stop babying Carson, please. Oh, my God. Here y'all go with the babying of Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz made bad throws, yes, last week. Carson Wentz missed people. He missed people. At the end of the day, I ain't trading him for nobody else because I know the system is broke. I know the system is broke. I'm not trading him for nobody else. I know the system is broke. Baby and Carson Wentz, do you see the offensive line? Do you see the situations that Doug puts this man in? Do you see it? Do you see us not using a quarterback who is a maestro outside the pocket? If you roll him out, he's a maestro. Do you see us refusing to roll him out? Do you see that? Do you see him being the most sacked quarterback in the league? But y'all want to say he should throw it away on some of them sacks. Hell no. The play is designed for him to drop back and find an open receiver. If you throw it away, it's a loss of down, intentional grounding. So actually what he's doing is trying to stay up while grown men are hanging on him, risking injury. Y'all don't understand the common concepts of some of these plays that's being dialed up. Do you understand that when Carson Wentz wants to throw the ball away, he has to run outside the pocket and do it? The defense already on him by that time. Come on, bruh. Say it again, Paz. 8 runs in the game we were never really out of until the end is a disgrace, not Carson's fault. And then when you get desperate because you don't get the 2 4th downs, now you want Carson Wentz to make every throw now. Come on, bruh. Come on. Come on. If you're looking for me to sit here and tell you that everything is this man's fault, I ain't doing it, bruh. I'm not doing it. I'm never going to do it until it is. I'm never going to do it. It's Carson Wentz and Doug Peterson. But it's much, much more Doug Peterson in the play calling than it is Carson Wentz. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is all Carson Wentz's fault. Where are the screen passes at? Where's the creativity in the offense? 6 carries to your running back? Where's it at? Where's it at? Until I see screen passes, until I see you rolling him out and he missing wide open targets, until I see a bunch of stuff like that, then I can start to properly evaluate Carson Wentz. But as of right now, he's the most sacked quarterback because you're leaving him in the pocket and you can't throw it away if you're in the pocket. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Defenses are able to pin their ears back and go at him because he's throwing 50 times a game. You only ran the ball 6 times with Miles Sanders. You see, do you understand? Butchers blocking Patriots talk. LB, who is more to blame for the Eagles situation? Doug, Jeffrey, or Howie? It got to be Howie Roseman. Jeffrey Lurie gives these dudes absolute control to do what they got to do. Jeffrey is just now stepping in because he knows the temperature. He's been around the city for a while. It got to be Howie Roseman, man. Howie Roseman is selecting these players. Howie Roseman is 50. Howie Roseman is 60% to blame. Doug Peterson is the other 30% because of the play calling. No. I'm sorry. I'm going to give Doug 60%. Doug is 60% to blame. I'm going to give Howie 30% because Howie is getting you football players. The coaches aren't putting them in the best situation to succeed. Then I'm going to give the other 10% to Carson Wentz. What could Carson Wentz be doing better? At this point, I can't even tell you because if you bring in Carson Wentz in the pocket and nobody's getting separation, you can't just say throw the ball away. You can't just say throw the ball away. What could he be doing better? Seeing the first read that everybody want to show you after a breakdown? Come on, bro. That's like, let me. My guy, Welly Well, this organization is incompetent and is destroying our franchise quarterback. I agree 100%. Listen, let me give you guys a breakdown. I've been to Afghanistan. I've been in firefights. A firefight is a shootout. In case we all on the same page. I've been in firefights that get played back on camera. And every time somebody play back the tape of the firefight, people always say, I should have did this. They do it every time. They do it every time. It's easy to look at a replay and say he was open. But you're forgetting that it was a defensive lineman breathing down his neck on that same play where somebody was open. It's easy to show me where Dallas Goedert, where he underthrew Dallas Goedert, but you don't want to show me the defensive lineman that's all in his face. It's easy to show me the one time the pocket was clean. It's easy to show me that. It's easy to show me the one time the pocket was clean. What about the other 65 times it wasn't? What about the other 60 times? What about the other 60 times it wasn't? It's easy to show me those things, bro. It's easy. I'm giving 60% to Doug. I'm giving 10% to Wentz, and I'm giving the rest to Howie Roseman. I'm sorry, bro. You're not putting Wentz in the best situation to succeed. You're not. You're not putting Wentz in the best situation to succeed. Everybody is at fault since Carson Wentz is garbage. You are terrible. Carson doesn't make wide receivers better. If he would have hit them open guys, y'all would have won the game. How would we have won that game if we would have hit the open guys? How? Come on, man. He missed 4. Carson Wentz missed 4 wide open guys, I believe. He overthrew 2 and underthrew 2. But the one underthrow I'm going to scratch because it was a pass interference. We got the yardage regardless. The 2 other guys that he overthrew were sideline passes. So you don't know what can happen after that. You know, those are 4 mistakes of Carson Wentz's. Carson Wentz got to do a better job of putting his weight behind these throws and throwing the ball down the field. He got to do a better job of that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I can't take a small sample size of mistakes that he made and just say it's all his fault. It don't work like that, man. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. If Wentz makes that throw to Goddard, it's a touchdown, we win. How is it a touchdown? We was down 8 points. How's it a touchdown? How's it a touchdown? How is it a touchdown? And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The media is training y'all to stay on one play. Y'all getting one replay of the firefight, and y'all saying what y'all would have did or what he should have did. Y'all getting one replay. One replay. This offensive line don't even give you enough time to go through all your reads. But everybody's saying Carson Wentz can't read the defense. I never read a book in 2 seconds. Can't be done. Can't be done. Never read a book in 10 seconds. Can't be done. Can't be done. Until he's getting consistent time in the pocket to make his throws, until he's getting consistent separation by his wide receivers, I cannot properly evaluate a quarterback who is first in sacks. Listen, sacks and pressures create interceptions. He got to be up there in pressure. I can't properly evaluate him right now, bruh. Is he playing terrible? Yes. Yes. But I'm not about to bench him and put a rookie in behind the same sloppy play calling, and the same receivers that can't separate. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. You make a good coach, but you were terrible at evaluating talent. So you telling me Carson Wentz not talented? Sanders been dropping balls the last 3 weeks. So you telling me Carson Wentz ain't talented? I see the talent in Carson Wentz. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see the talent in him. I also see at the same time that he's not being used right. He's not being used right. Listen, if this was listen, we've all seen him be used correctly, right? First and drops. Yes, the Eagles are first and drops. We've all seen Carson Wentz be used correctly, right? Tell me why in the hell would you try to make him a pocket passer all of a sudden now? Tell me why. Why would you try to change him right now? Tell me why. The problem definitely starts with Doug, but Wentz has been one of the many problems, a lot of problems. One of the many problems, a lot of problems. It's a lot of problems, I agree. I agree it's a lot of problems, but the problems definitely start with Doug Peterson. Listen, the GM is giving you healthy football players. Use the healthy football players to the best of their abilities. To the best of their abilities. Let me see more screen passes with Miles Sanders. Come on. Let me see more screen passes with Miles Sanders. He's a home run hitter. Put him in a position to succeed. Call more plays that get the balls into your playmaker hands. Stop throwing the ball so much. Stop throwing the ball so much. We addicted to throwing the ball. If y'all don't think it's a problem with the play calling, Doug Peterson wouldn't be coming out his mouth saying he would consider giving it up. He wouldn't. You keep him in the pocket because Carson gets hurt consistently. Consistently? How does he get hurt consistently now? The media has trained you, bruh. They have trained you. You believe everything they say. He finished the season last year. He's probably going to finish this one. Consistently? Come on, bruh. What game he missed this year or last year? I'm missing it. I'm missing it. He missed 8 games his whole life in the NFL. Do I got to go over the list again of the quarterbacks that miss more games? It's not a health thing with Carson Wentz. He basically ran somebody over last week. He just trashed this year. It is what it is. He just trashed this year. And a lot of y'all questioned me when I said he was more athletic than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts ain't running nobody over like Carson Wentz. He not making them type of runs that Carson Wentz ran. He faster. He'll find some space and he'll get out of bounds. But he not taking that contact. The safety. Most of the sacks are Wentz's fault. Some of the sacks are Wentz's fault. I'm not gonna sit here and say most of them. I mean, it's like Louis Riddick been around the game for a long time. If you didn't listen to nothing he said while the game was on, I don't understand it. Dude had 1 second to throw the ball one play. Watson don't have crap, but he put up solid numbers. He got 4 wins. He got 4 wins. He got 1 win more than us. 1 win more than us. His number's good, though. He's still going to be on the couch. His number's good. Jesus Christ. Wentz could have used Jerry Jeudy or Jefferson in the draft. Exactly. Exactly. Bird Gang, thank you for the donation, bro. LB, why is Greg Ward doing wide receiver screens? Isn't that Jalen Reagor's job? I don't think Rager. You know what? I think something is missing in Rager's game. Honestly, I don't think Rager's picking up the offense that well. I mean, Rager ain't even fielding punts. That's Greg Ward doing that. I don't understand what Rager's doing. I don't get it. I don't understand what Rager's doing, man. I don't get it. Yes, Wentz is talented. He deserves more than 10% of the blame. That's all I'm saying. Listen, maybe the percents is off. Don't take that as face value. At the end of the day, I think Doug and Howie deserve more percent than Carson Wentz. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I think Doug and Howie deserve more of a percent than Carson Wentz. Don't take the percents at face value and try to twist it. I don't want a bunch of people in the comments. You said only 10% of this is Carson Wentz's fault. Don't take it at face value. Doug Peterson... I guess you got to be real practical with some of you guys. Real literal. Doug Peterson and Howie Roseman deserve more of the blame than Carson Wentz. That's what I'm saying. Chad Johnson, wide receiver coach. I would love it, but you're going to have to pay Chad handsomely. Dak would be getting grilled if he were playing like this. Carson Wentz is getting grilled. What are you talking about? Zoe, thank you for the donation, bro. Rager does look like a project. I agree with you. I agree with you. Rager looks exactly like a project. Exactly like the project. Dak could play in this offense. Dak is only good. Dak can, I don't think Dak would. No, there's nobody that would thrive in this offense, man. The only person that would thrive in this offense, honestly, is probably like a guy like nobody. Because we ain't run. I wouldn't say Lamar Jackson, but them dudes run the ball a lot. You supposed to run the ball when you got challenges on the outside like this, bro. You supposed to run the ball. There's no way in the world that we should have passed more than the Seattle Seahawks, and they got better wide receivers than us. You've made this Carson Wentz apologist cult. I made you. That's what I did. Should have strapped up. Keys to victory versus Green Bay. I'm going to get into that later on this. I'm going to get into that in the middle of the day. I'm going to post that. And then I'm going to, be on Bad Dog channel at 9:30. I can't even compare Dak to Carson right now because Dak has been injured for weeks. They still finding a way to compare the two. They still finding a way to compare the two. Ben missed 17 games. He was never ruled injury prone. Neither was Matt Stafford, who missed way more games than that. Now, as it seems, Dak Prescott missed more than 8 games. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to say none of these dudes injury prone. Ed, thank you for the donation, bro. Wentz could run his own plays and it would be much more efficient than Doug play calling. I agree, because Wentz is going to put himself outside the pocket where he's comfortable at. The LB, they did the same with McNabb, made him stay in the pocket. Yeah, and they struggled. They struggled. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer. I'm about to go sit at my desk and knock the rest of this day off. We're going to get to the keys to victory for the Packers game. I'll tell you one of the keys right now. One of the keys right now is to make sure goddamn Adams don't show up to the stadium. Because I can't take a week 2 of our guy Big Play Slay getting toasted. I think he'll have better success against Adam. But, man, Adams a dog. I think Adams is the best wide receiver in the game. And we got our hands full, man, going down to Foxborough, man. I'm sorry, Lambeau. We got our hands full, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna be another one of them games, probably, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man.